So, David Gravy. His sister-in-law has come. So I have my sister-in-law. How many do you have? You have sister. You forgot that you have sisters-in-law. I know you count your two daughters. And why didn't you count your sisters-in-law? Okay. Well, I have a sister, and my sister, she says she's going to India. I should tell her to look up Bulleh. She's going to find Bulleh, the ashes of Bulleh Shah. I'm reading from the poem 34 of the Mystic Muse of the Saint Bulleh Shah by K.S. Dougal. Really? Oh, yeah. To counsel Bulleh, his sisters and sisters-in-law have come. So I've got, how many sisters? Well, I have a couple sisters, and I have sisters-in-laws now have come. Yeah, the one has a finca, and interesting finca. Where she? Oh, she actually makes arepas and has a moo cow. Oh, I thought you were interested in well-fed goats. Well, that's a Islamic thing to like well-fed goats. But I disagree with the fact that they eat them. Okay. Because I'm Zoroastrian and I'm against killing the cow. Okay. Don't kill cows. Okay. They're nice because they give you milk, and it's not really very nice. Okay. All right. So. To counsel Bulleh, his sisters and sisters-in-law have come. Pay heed to us and give up mixing with the low caste. So they're telling me that not to mix with the lower caste. They tell me that what the stuff I'm doing in this podcast is low caste, and that I should not mix it up in the podcast. Pay heed to us and give up mixing, and give up being a vegan and meditating and being a celibate monk. Yeah, give it up and stop mixing with the lower caste. So, yeah, so when but you are, in my case, I am low caste, so I wasn't born a Saeed. Yeah, they didn't detect on 23andMe any evidence that I was descended from Muhammad. So I'm actually, that makes me pretty much low caste. Okay. You are a scion of Allah, the Prophet. Why must you shame our fair climb? Those who call me Saeed are destined to hell, made for them. Yeah, those people who claim that I'm upper caste and that are destined. Those ones who say that I'm an upper caste, white Anglo-Saxon male, and that I should not be mixing with other ethnic groups are destined to hell, made for them. Okay. Those who call me Saeed are destined to hell, made for them. Those who call me Arya have the swings in heaven laid for them. Those who say that I'm low caste are actually going to heaven. So the ones that are absolute hardcore universalist in accepting, and they're non-racist at all, are going to heaven. The low caste and the high caste are created by God, who cares not for family. Yeah, he doesn't actually care about his family. Are created by God who cares not for family. Yeah, Jesus, he didn't care about his mother and family either. He said, well, they had showed up to talk to him, and he said, I'm busy right now. Okay. So I don't do what my sisters or sisters-in-laws tell me necessarily. Because God who cares not for family. God doesn't care. He disregards the beautiful and cherishes the not so comely. That's a problem. He disregards the beautiful. Well, my wife is very beautiful, so what's he saying here? And cherishes the not so comely. Yeah, he doesn't like good-looking people. He likes the meek and lowly and not so good-looking. Oh no. Yeah, but I have a conflict in there. I like beautiful women, and God doesn't care for you. Okay. The low caste and high caste are created by God, who cares not for family. He disregards the beautiful and cherishes the not so comely. If you wish to enjoy the glory of the garden, go and serve the Arayin. Why bother about Bulleh caste? Obey the command that comes from Sayin. All right, so I need to get these concepts of my superiority complex and my thinking that I'm an extreme intellectual and upper caste. I actually think I'm better than the intellectuals, so I'm even worse than all of these people. Yeah. You have said that you're similar to Kabir, and you're the worst disciple of all. Yeah, I have the distinction of being the absolute worst disciple on the path. Okay. And you even glorify yourself in this podcast. Yeah, I'm glorying in it. And I could actually get to the bottom in some ways. And become mixed with the low caste more easily that way. Yeah. To Council Bulleh, his sisters and sisters-in-law have come. Pay heed to us, and give up mixing with the low caste Ariyin. You are a scion of Allah, the Prophet. Why must you shame our fair climb? Yeah, they're relatives of the Prophet Allah is a relative of the Prophet, and the relatives, the Prophet meaning Muhammad. But I at least went to the Treasury Building in Istanbul, which I call Constantinople. They got the name wrong. It's Constantinople. I went and saw the sandals of the Prophet. So I have at least the dust under my feet, the dust of the feet of the Prophet. Those who call me Saeed, now I could be called a Saeed because of that. So, those who call me a Saeed are destined to hell made for them. Those who call me Arayin have the swings of heaven wait for them. The low caste and the high caste are created by God, who cares not for family. He disregards the beautiful and cherishes the not so comely. If you wish to enjoy the glory of the garden, go and serve the Arayin. Why bother about Bulleh caste? Obey the command that comes from Sayin. Yeah, enjoying the garden probably refers to the Islamic version of heaven, as portrayed as like a garden and stuff. So why don't you just go to a garden and enjoy the garden? Okay. I could go to heaven right now just by going to the garden. Yeah, if I find a nice garden, I can go there and enjoy the glory of the garden. Okay. Poem 35. Oh, messenger. Oh, okay, more. This is the chocolate, and this is what I have the chocolate. It comes with the Brewster Star Cape Cod cup. Oh, that's so sweet that you have that as a memorial, remind you of the good times. And, yeah, I was thinking I could go to take the ferry. I'm a hardcore military grade simplificationist philosopher, so I do everything as simple as possible. Okay. Does that mean you don't park and get caught in traffic and stuff? Yeah. Well, that means I could go to Astoria Ferry and I can actually cross to Manhattan to 90th Street. I could see Gracie Mansion and have a one-stop on the ferry, get to Manhattan, have no parking problem. I have to park in Astoria. Then go to Manhattan, and I could actually take the 2nd Avenue subway. Wow. Yeah, what's amazing is I lived on 2nd Avenue on 72nd, and all those, we thought the time it would take to complete the 2nd Avenue subway was like forever. I mean, the time frame was like so long, it was like 5 years. It's like you dismissed it, like, oh, it'll never be done. But I haven't even ridden on it now, so I could go ride on it, and you could actually go. Actually, I don't know how far it goes, so, but I could take it to Midtown. You can also walk to the Met from there or something. Oh yeah, so if you use your intellect to simplify, yeah, why don't you use the mind for what its purpose is, which is to execute physical activities, and it's not supposed to be creating like all these extraneous thoughts. They're saying that almost 95% of the thoughts generated by the mind are useless. Yeah, they're just nonsense, floating around, and 5% of them are utilitarian, maybe. They could be used to analyze how to optimize your time to maximize meditation. Oh, so you have your brain retrained to using extreme mindfulness. Yeah, the purpose of mindfulness class is to train your brain to maximize meditation in your time. It's all because spirituality is just time management. Yeah, so. Oh, so it's using your brain to do time management? Yeah. Yeah, today I managed my time to go to tennis drills at 8 o'clock with Uda, who's he's a Zen priest. He's a Zen priest who gives tennis lessons. So what's that got to do with poem 35? Clearly your mind has gone off the tracks. Okay. O messenger, come back quick with tidings, O messenger. I am broken, I am bent. Tell him how I am pining, O messenger. Yeah, my knees are, they're still questionable. I mean, I exercise hard when the knee could be compromised. Yeah, you don't do anything to safeguard your knees and do therapeutic stuff. You just go jump right in and play tennis. Yeah, you should be more careful. Okay. Oh, messenger, come back quick with tidings, oh messenger. I am broken. I am bent. Tell him how I am pining, O messenger. My disheveled locks, the tying band in my hand, feel not embarrassed in telling him all, O messenger. I have a letter dictated for you. In confidence, read out to my boo, O messenger. Bulleh longs for the return of his love. Come back quick with tidings, O messenger. Huh. Yeah, who's the messenger? Well, it is this podcast, and it's the poetry. What do you think the messenger is? Okay. Uh-huh. So, okay. So I need to send, since he doesn't have text, he doesn't use his cell phone. It's so primitive. Yeah, but he may be low caste. I don't know what caste he is. If they have caste in Japan. Okay. Well, he could be high caste, I guess. If you don't use a phone and have text messaging, then maybe you are upper caste. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm usually just doing mergers like that. I'm into the mergers and acquisitions. Oh, you mean in Wall Street? No. Well, no, in both romantic love and spiritual love. Okay. Poem 36 says, let me merge in you, blend in you. Yeah, so first thing in the morning, I usually will do the merger into God. How's that done? That's just meditation. Could be Simran or Bhajan, and then blending into, you can then romantically, you can be with your wife, and you can merge into your wife. Oh, so that's romantic mergers, yeah. You have romance and romantic mysticism. Let me merge in you, blend in you. You can merge into your master, then merge into your wife. Is that tantric, or what are you talking about? Let me merge in you, blend in you. Your path wends through wilderness, fearsome forest. Well, the path is wending through wilderness, and fearsome forest. Wily leopards and savage tigers of every hue. The river is flooded, battering its banks. I am severely scarred. Come and cruise me through. Remove your veil, my dear, and let me have a glimpse of you. Let me merge in you, blend in you. Yeah, I guess if you just, the easiest way is to merge into your master routinely. Oh, okay. Is that like morning and meditation, evening meditation? Yeah. That's like mergers and acquisitions with respect to risk management of the highest level on the spiritual plane. So, risk management in the advanced stages is not managing the delta of your stock portfolio. No. It's actually merging your soul into your master and merging into God. Oh, really? So that's risk management. Yeah, that's the ultimate risk management technique. So it's not buying defensive puts in your stock portfolio. No. Let me merge in you, blend in you, your path runs through wilderness, fearsome forests, wily tigers and savage tigers of every hue. The river is flooded, battering its banks. I am severely scarred. Come and cruise me through. Remove your veil, my dear, and let me have a glimpse of you. Let me merge in you, blend in you. Says Bulleh, there is great joy in suffering the pains of separation. Daily, dying daily, and getting born again, moving from one to another station. All right, so you can actually enjoy dying daily. Dying, it is actually enjoyable. Dying daily is enjoyable, and you don't have to be St. Paul to do it. Why can't you be St. Paul? Well, he said he did it, but he was suffering the pains of separation. Says Bulleh, there is great joy in suffering the pangs of separation, dying daily and getting born again, moving from one station to another. So he's enjoying it. So you enjoy this stuff, I guess. I thought it was dry as dust. No, it's not dry at all. It's very enjoyable and a great joy to be born again. Was that like when you're born again in fundamentalist Christianity? Well, I don't think so. Being born again means like leaving the body and passing through and collecting your attention at your third eye and passing through a tunnel and going up into heaven. And dying means your body sits still. So it means your body doesn't move. It means not moving. Okay. So to be born again means to not move? Well, yeah. It says be still and know that I'm God. So being still is dying daily. Okay. Also, you're saying meditation is getting born again. Yeah. So that's how you'll be a fundamentalist Christian, is just do meditation. Yeah, well, if you're doing a reenactment of St. Paul. And then you can move from station to station. Then you can go to the train station. Well, what? Oh, okay. Yeah. Let me merge in you, blend in you. Your path wends through wilderness, first and forest, wily leopards and savage tigers of every hue. The river's flooded, battering its banks. I am severely scarred. Come and cruise me through. Remove your veil, my dear, and let me have a glimpse of you. Let me merge in you, blend in you. Says Bulleh, there is great joy in suffering the pangs of separation, dying daily and getting born again, moving from one station to another. Oh. It's time to wake up, my dear. Yeah. You should get up more. You make the chocolate or you make the green Hugo? That's nice. That's very pretty. That I like it when you wear a nice kimchi, nice nightgown. Yeah. Today there's no tennis. So I have to go. Asita is the doctor's name.
De Olga?
Cita Olga? Yeah.
Appointment de Olga.
Well, you don't have to exercise every single day in the same way. That's why it's been changing. Mike went to the beach, and I have the professor with the tennis drills, and I might start my 1,000 micro movements. Well, you haven't done your 1,000 micro movements. Now you have your leg lifts from the professor. Who's a professor? That's the Spanish word for teacher, which is we call the Japanese tennis teacher. He's like a Zen poet or something. He's got really weird, but you fit right in with them, so I could see how you would be friends. So, yeah. Well, yeah, you have to appreciate him, you'd have to already be enlightened. So people who aren't enlightened don't appreciate him properly. Okay. So I'm his best friend. Wake up, my dear. I try to tell people to wake up, so instead of teaching Zen, I say, just wake up. Okay, wake up, my dear wayfarer. The night has waned and the stars are vanishing. Yeah, the stars have already vanished, so it is a transient transit camp, this harbor. The rest of the lot are ready to move. Don't you hear the drum of departure? Wow, this guy is really smart. Oh, is that why you read Bulleh Shah? Well, I want to read something that's intelligent. I don't want stupid things. Like I look through the arts and leisures of the New York Times, and they don't come out with anything ever. It's intelligent. It's like Hollywood or whatever. It's like they're entertaining. Yeah. They don't hear the drum of departure. Yeah, they should depart from the stupid stuff they do. Don't you hear the drum of departure? Wake up, my dear wayfarer. The night has waned and the stars are vanishing. It's time you sowed some quality grain. Yeah, we need to get some quality material out. Somebody needs to do some quality. It's time you sowed some quality grain. It's even Jesus is saying you reap what you sow, and he's saying, we was telling them, it's not whether you wash your hands before eating bread. The Jews, they thought, oh, this is what he's not doing it right. He's saying that the stuff coming out of your mouth is more importante than what's going in. So, yeah, you're still reading Matthew. Yeah, I hear the drum of departure. It's time you sowed some quality grain in Ukraine. Yeah, we need to get the grain out of Ukraine and sow some quality grain. You may or may not come here again. Your comrades call and shout in vain. Wake up, my dear wayfarer, the night has waned and the stars are vanishing. Bulleh has come to his master's care, given up his languor to do and dare. Yeah, I've given up my languor to do and dare. So I dare you to listen to this podcast. For the crop will be lost if we strove not here. Wake up, my dear wayfarer, the night is waned and the stars are vanishing. So I'm just saying you should wake up and meditate. I did wake up and meditate. And, yeah, well, yeah, this is a problem. Don't you hear the drum of departure? Yeah, I'm gonna be departing someday, and yeah, well, you have woken up, so is that why you're doing this podcast? Yeah. 38, poem 38. The doings of the father and the deeds of the mother. Yeah. What are they? The doings of the father and the deeds of the mother. Let's see, is that good or bad? Have earned me a decree. Mother and father congenital crooks. Congenital crooks have transferred their karma to me. Uh-oh. Yeah, the sins of the father and mother rain down on the children, so mother and father congenital crooks have transferred their karma to me. Yeah, I'm bogged down by my mother and father's karma, so. Oh, that's your problem. Yeah, I'm bogged down by it. Then why don't you get out and earn your own money and stop living off your inheritance, you lazy bum. Okay. So, mother and father congenital crooks have transferred their karma to me. Oh, yeah, and I'm transferring my karma. It's going to rain down upon my son and my children and everybody. And my bad karma is being transferred to the family. And right now I'm absorbing karma from my ancestors, and they were very bad. And a lot of them ate meat, and yeah, you have bad karma. Is that your problem?
Bingo!
Yeah, I have very bad karma. I was saying I'm one of the worst disciples on the path. Okay. You're the worst. Well, that's apparent that you're the worst. We know that. So what are you going to do about it? Growling over grain of corn. Yeah, well, sometimes I go to Ohio and I hang out at the grain bins and stuff with the corn. And I growl over it and take photos of the corn coming out of the trucks, and they put it in harvest time. But it's not harvest, so are you going out in the spring, or are you going to Ohio, going to Ukraine? Are you speculating on the price of corn? Well, I thought, why would corn go up? I thought that most of the animals ate corn. Do you really need that much corn and soybeans? Or are you just not efficient? No. Growling over grain of corn, squabbling and quarreling in the barn. Yeah, I'm still squabbling and quarreling in the barn on basically just basic stuff on how to eat. And right now they're quarreling in Ukraine on whether the Russians will let the corn get out of Ukraine. So, squabbling and quarreling in every barn. I could get rid of it all. Yeah, just by closing my eyes in a deep state of meditation. I could be rid of all these problems. Yeah, well, that's what you're doing. You're in a way an escapist, though. You still failed to escape from your bad karma. Okay. Well, then what do you expect me to do about it? Why do you think I'm meditating? Well, why don't you meditate deeper and listen to extremely long hours of the sound current and burn it up instead of being so lazy? Yeah. Only after the corn was gone, what a scramble lay in store. It was a dubious knock at my door. Yeah, and sometimes some people come and knock at the door, and the knocks are dubious. The other day, there was mail on the street, and it looked as if the mailman had dropped mail he had spilled his mail on the street. Oh, that's like a dubious knock at your door, yeah. So, a lot of dubious stuff goes on, but What does scramble lay in store? It was a dubious knock at my door, the doings of the Father and the deeds